Hey everybody, Mazzy616 here with another video, and today we are going over the Liliana Planeswalker deck from Core 2021. So, let's see what we get in this today. Liliana Death Mage. Freed from her previous burdens, Liliana is prepared to take what is rightfully hers. In this case, it's your complete and utter victory fueled by a highly disposable army of undead. Ooh, I like that. So you get a deck box, you get a 60 deck or a 60 card deck where you can play it on tabletop, or you can do Magic the Gathering Arena, and you get one 15 card booster pack. So what's the likelihood that we pull Teferi out of this? Probably zilch the number. We're gonna have some fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this open. So Liliana is the swamp planeswalker that most people know, I would think. She's been really active in the past couple of years from all the decks that I've seen. I like to collect Liliana. She's one of my favorite planeswalkers. She's always got something fun to do. So there's our Liliana card. Let's just take a look at that. So planeswalker is a little different than a normal creature card. In Magic the Gathering, you yourself are considered a planeswalker. So when you're attacking, they can choose to attack you, or if your planeswalker is out, they can choose to attack them. In this case, Liliana. Their life count is also their loyalty counter. And if you see, you've got three options here. So your first option is return up to one target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and you get to add one loyalty counter or one life to Liliana. So the goal is to get all the way down here, but we'll get there in a second. It's -3 ability, so you take 3 loyalty counters or 3 life away from Liliana. You can destroy target creature, its controller loses 2 life. That's pretty good if it's late game and they've only got 1 life left or something like that. You can throw out Liliana and use her -3 right off the bat and game's over. And then her -7 ability is target opponent loses 2 life for each creature card in their graveyard. Excuse me. So if you wait till end game to do that, you can do quite a bit of damage. But as you can see, it'll take you at least 4 turns. 3 to get up there, and then the next turn to actually do it, provided they choose not to attack Liliana. So instead of popping her out right now, we're just going to set her off to the side. We'll set her up there. Let me see if I can find. There we go. Alright, I'm going to have to get her out because of the glare. Give me just a second while I get her out of the... There we go. Alright, so we'll just set Liliana right there. Alright, and here's her deck plus her 1 booster pack. So let's open this up. Just look at that artwork. My god, Magic the Gathering has phenomenal artwork. There's your hey before you play Core 2021 booster pack. We'll get into that once we get done with the 60 card deck. This should be a strict swap deck, so we'll get to see some pretty cool cards. Get to see some good synergy. Probably a couple of Liliana cards, as you can see right off the bat. You got a Liliana's standard bear. So, alright, the Zombie Knight Flash. So Flash, as we've gone over before, means that you can play this creature card during your opponent's turn. And it states, when Liliana's standard bear enters the battlefield, draw X cards, where X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. So, you wait for them to declare an attack during their turn. They kill off a bunch of your creatures before they declare the last attack. You summon Liliana's standard bearer. You get all the benefit of your creatures being destroyed, plus you've still got this one last line of defense. Demonic Embrace, enchant creature, gets +3/+1, and has flying, and is a demon in addition to its other types, so you can cast it from your graveyard by paying 3 life and discarding a card, in addition to paying its other costs. So it's kind of got a graveyard floating effect. So you pay 3 mana, pay 3 life, discard a card, and you can play this from your actual graveyard, which is pretty cool. You got Liliana Scorn. Destroy target creature. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Liliana Death Mage. So you get to search out your Planeswalker. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Liliana Scorn. Destroy target creature. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Liliana Death Mage. Reveal it and put it into your hand. So, Grim Physician. Another zombie. Zombies pretty much run black right now. So we're going to go through, got a bunch of commons here. See if anything just jumps out at me. Another grown physician. Let me see if we can't get these to focus. Gourmand. As addition to casting the spell, sacrifice a creature flying. Trample, and when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. That's not bad, but I'm not sure if it's technically worth it. Mass Bodyguard gets +1/+1 till end of turn. That's a pretty high cost for just +1/+1. Scrounger, at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, you may put a loyalty counter on a Liliana Planeswalker you control. This is phenomenal. That's your creature or your opponent. So as long as this is on the field, you can actually get Liliana's loyalty count up quite quickly to use that. -7, opponent loses 2 life. Nice little float there. Alright, we're going to hit some of the swamp artwork. You guys know me and my artworks. I'm going to go through and see how these look. Not too bad. Nothing phenomenal. Nothing we haven't seen yet. This thing is in horrible, horrible focus. Or my eyeballs are in horrible, horrible focus. There we go. We'll try and keep it right here. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And of course, you just go through the same ones again. Try and keep everything in frame so it doesn't lose focus. That's a lot of land. There we go. Oh, and one of the alternate lands. Oh, that is absolutely phenomenal. Alright. Unlikely aid. Ooh. +2/+0 and gains indestructible damage and effects to say destroy, don't destroy it. That's actually not bad. For just 2 mana. Alchemist Gift. Why is this thing not wanting to focus? Target creature gets +1/+1, gains your choice of death, touch, or lifelink. So you can destroy a card pretty easily with Alchemist's Gift. Grasp of Darkness. Combat damage. Alright. So all in all, not too bad of a deck. You can tell it's a bit of a starter deck, but you do get your own Planeswalker. And we'll be going over the different Planeswalkers. I've got a couple other decks I'll be doing in future videos. Go ahead and zoom in on that. So, and it's shiny. Everybody loves shiny. Alright, let's go ahead and get this booster pack open and wrap up this video. I'm going to try and do a bit of a shorter video today. Alright. Ooh, my favorite land. In last video I said it was an island in a swamp. It's a plains in a swamp. I like playing things that don't always go together. Oh man, they put the rare up front. Volcanic Salvo. This spell costs X to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Deal 6 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and or Planeswalkers. Sounds pretty nice. Alpine Houndmaster. Got 2 there. Canopy Stalker. It must be blocked if able, and if it dies, you gain 1 life for each creature that died this turn. Leave it to green. Alright, so all in all, not bad. We got Liliana Steward. Oh, this card's card accurate. This ability only if you could cast a sorcery, so all in all, Liliana's deck isn't too terribly bad. It's a good starting point. You can get a little bit more, but this is what you're going for. Liliana Death Mage. It has pretty good synergy, and with a couple of cards, it could be a decent deck, at least enough to play around in your locals. So that's the video for today. I'm going to ask you guys to remember to like and subscribe to the channel. At 25 subscribers, we are going to go ahead and do a collector's pack opening along with 2 more mystery cubes. You can see in the video before this one. I'll link it up in the corner up here somewhere. All in all, thank you guys so much. I'm glad you guys stopped by to check out the video. Have a great day.